proposition. We just want to correct the record. A proposition was made to Brigadier Gininda that accused number 4 admits that the number ending with 801 belongs to him, but that he was not in contact with accused number 1 once on the 19th of February 2020. I hope we heard that proposition correctly. This is not supported by the extract of the section 205 data of accused number 1, exhibit DD5, D, Roman figure 1, for the number 07937900137. The extract of the section 205 of this number shows that this number on the 19th February 2020 at 17:07:21 received a call, an MTC, from the number 07139533801, which accused number 4 says or admits that it belongs to him.
I was going in line with the analysis of Lieutenant Colonel Holmes.
Yeah, but he's saying he's correcting the record. What are you saying? Is the record correct or what?
Because according to this information, exhibit DD5, Roman figure, sorry,
Do you have the
DD5,
record, sir? Just show your learned colleague the record, because we're talking at cross purposes. That's the typed record you're referring to, Mr. Baloi.
Yes, that's the exhibits, the exhibits
Okay.
that have been handed out.
Yeah.
I don't know what is the problem because it covers the period of the 19th. The communication is between 22 July 2018 to the 19th of February 2020, which is what my colleague referred to.
The
The total number of calls is 14 times.
Yes, but the proposition was that that number was not in contact. I don't know if it was a slip of the tongue.
No, maybe somebody got it wrong. It was in contact.
Hello?
We admit it was in contact.
It was in contact?
Yes. It was in contact.
Yes, let's continue.
Thank you, my lord, for the court's indulgence, for the adjournment early, before lunch. Brigadier, I'm insulted by the accused, that is accused number 4, Mr. Mapisa, that he did not know Constable Sizwe Skhumbuzo Zungu on the 26th of October 2014. He first knew him when he testified before this court on the 7th of September 2023.
My lord, that's not in line with the statements that I've obtained, not only from Constable Zungu, but from Makosonke. Maybe to be more specific, I think Kwabeni, Sifiso Zungu, the other Sifiso Zungu who is Kwabeni. It's not what he's saying, my lord.
Umsolwa wesina umtshela-ke ukuthi nge-26 ka-October 2014 wayengamazi uConstable Zungu uqale ukuthi amazi-ke ngeyi-7 zikaSeptember 2023 ngathi-ke ethola ubufakazi bakhe la enkantolo. Lokho-ke akuhambisani-ke neyitatimende engayithola kakhulukazi-ke yena-ke uMakhosonke kanye naye-ke uGwabeni uSifiso Zungu.
This version about him not knowing Sizwe Skhumbuzo Zungu, the police, finds corroboration or correlation. I'll use your terms. On photo 47 of Exhibit S. I've requested my colleagues for the state to beam Exhibit S. I've requested.
No, but you're saying, what about?
I'm putting this version, my lord.
Yeah, you say the version?
Yeah, this version of him not knowing Constable Zungu on the 26th of October 2014 finds corroboration or correlation in photo 47.
In what?
Photo 47.
Photo 47?
Yes, of Exhibit S of the record.
In what way, sir?
Yes, I'm going there. I just wanted to begin there. In the sense that when Constable Zungu was asked to identify the persons who are depicted on photo 47, he said the person who is standing behind the car was accused number 2, Mr. Ndanzi. And that is the sense. that I'm getting at.
Uthi ke le nkulumo yakhe ayishoyo ke umsolwa wesine ukuthi ke wayengamazi noma ke wayengazani naye uZungu nge-26 October 2014 ihambisana ke nesithombe lesi esiwu-number 47 ngokuthi ke wathi umuntu lo yafomina lena yona ke imoto umsolwa wesibili uNtanzi.
My lord, who said that it's Ntanzi?
It was Zungu, my lord.
Zungu said that is Ntanzi.
Yes, Zungu said the person who's wearing a cap was Ntanzi.
The blue cap.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr.
My lord, I was not here when Constable Zungu testified, so I'm not sure how could I assist.
Ngangekho lana ke nkathi uConstable Zungu ethula ubufakazi angazi ke ukuthi ngasiza kanjani.
And in fact, Mr. Mapisa, accused number 4, says that is him, the person who's standing behind.
Can you refer the court to the record where Zungu actually says that?
To the record. Yes, may I go to the record of the evidence of Zungu?
What's the version of the state?
We've been debating about that. Our recollection is that Constable Zungu did correct himself, but we just want to verify that.
If I remember.
Yes, I've got it. Can you just, in his evidence in chief, not about the correction of the evidence.
Yeah, fine. What does he say?
I'm referring to the evidence in chief.
Yeah, fine.
I'll read the whole.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
He says that
page.
person is Ntanzi.
On the 7th of September 2023.
Yeah, fine.
At page 11. I'll just read the whole thing.
Yeah.
Mr. Balawi, can you use the laser just to indicate there, on there? Mr. Zungu, yes. Just switch on the laser, interpreter, as court pleases. Mr. Balawi, just press. Mr. Zungu, yes, I think that is me appearing there. Mr. Balawi. And the others, are you able to recognize them? I know them, it is accused 3. Mr. Balawi. Now, which one is accused 3? Interpreter. He is just pointing on the photo. Mr. Balawi, yes. Is that the only person that you recognize? Mr. Zungu. He is the one that I can remember, but this one is Mafiga.
Hello?
But this one is Mafiga.
Is what?
Mafiga.
Which one is it?
Interpreter, the witness is pointing to the person with the cap on. Mr. Balawi, and it is accused number, Mr. Zungu, accused number 2.
Yeah, fine.
Advocate uNxumalo ke ufunda ke kubufakazi bange-7 zika September kunyaka ondlule 2023 ku page 11 la athi khona ke yena ke uConstable Zungu washo ke ukuthi kuyisithombe ke ebesitshengisiwe khona lapha ukuthi loya ogqoke ikepusi wathi ke umafika uma ibuza ukuthi ke umafika imuphi umsolwa wathi ke number 2. Uqale kodwa ke uma iqala uqale ngokukhomba umsolwa wesithathu.
The further instructs me to clear that he did not know. In fact, let me start here. He knew accused number 1, Mr. Sbiya, before the 26th of October, 2014.
Yes, the investigation confirms such also, my lord.
Uyasho ke ukuthi ubemazi ke umsolwa wokuqala ngaphambi kwazo i-26 October. Yebo uphenyo ludalula lokho.
He did not know accused number 2, Mr. Ntanzi, before on or about the 26th of October, 2014. He first met accused number 2, Mr. Ntanzi, in their first appearance in respect of this case at Boksburg Magistrates Court on the 27th of October, 2020, when they made their first appearance.
No, but that's not correct, my lord, because you first find accused number 2 himself mentioning accused 4 in exhibit HH and JJ. He mentions him. He mentions him by name. He mentions he mentions accused number 4. So you find that in exhibit HH and JJ by accused.
Wait, you're saying accused who?
Accused 2.
Accused 2 in his alleged confession.
Yes, my lord.
Mentions who?
Accused 4.
What does he say about him?
He places him in Fostoras Basutin Hostel on the 26th of October 2014, before the incident took place, when they went to execute, or rather kill the deceased, and after when they went back to the hostel. That's what he says about accused 4 specifically.
Uyasho ke umsolwa wesine ke ukuthi ke umsolwa wesibili uNtanzi wayengamazi ke ngaphambi kwesigameko lesi nokuthi ke uqale ukumazi uma ke sebeqala ukuyovela ke enkantolo nge-27 October 2020 eBoksburg. Akulona ke iqiniso lelo ngoba ke uma ubuka ke sona ke statement sakhe sokugonyuluka umsolwa wesibili uyakhuluma lapho ke ngayo umsolwa wesine uyasho ukuthi ke babe sehostel eBasuthu ngaphambi kokwenzeka kwesigameko uma behamba beya kwenza lokho ke okwenzeka ke ngalelo langa lelo noma sebebuya.
He further, my lord, says the other part that I forgot, that as when the struggle ensued between the deceased and accused 3, after the first shot was fired, I think the first or second shot, accused 2 ran out, that is according to his confession, and then it indicates that accused 4, mentioned him by name, ran into the house, and then he obviously ran now to the car which was driven by accused number 5. But you find then the correlation, my lord, insofar as what we dealt with yesterday, that the markers, even though they're not conclusive of the DNA of accused 4, is found at the crime scene. So it correlates that as much as there were 4 people, or rather 2 intruders that were seen by the people who were inside the house, there is incomplete, I agree, as much as that has been said in terms of the regions, but 4 of his regions, of the DNA of accused 4, is found at the crime scene, my lord.
Okunye futhi ke ngicishe njengakhohlwa ke ukuthi uyasho futhi ke kuleso statement sakhe ke umsolo wesibili ukuthi ke emuva kokuthi sibamsiphume kokuqala noma okwesibili ke yena ke ila aphuma khona ke egijima wase umsolo wesine ke engena ngaphakathi ke yena endlini kusho yena umsolo wesibili. Okunye futhi ke yebo sikhulumile ke ngaloko ulibofuzo noma ke iDNA noma ke kungaphelele okwatholwa ke kodwa ke kukhona ke ama regions awu4 akhe atholakala lapho. Yebo ngiyazi ukuthi ke ayengaphelele ngoba ke awu16 maphelele kodwa akhona atholakala awu4 akhe.
Further to this, my lord, the statement of Osifiso Zungu again places accused 4 together with other accused, but in particular with accused 2. They are placed together. 4 and accused 2 are placed by the statement of Osifiso Zungu in Fosorase Basotimi Hotel, specific on the 26th of October 2014.
Okunye futhi ke istatement sakhe uSifiso Zungu siyasho ke umsolo wesine kanye nowesibili kodwa ke nabanye kodwa ke kakhulukazi umsolo wesine kanye nowesibili ke ukuthi babe khona ke eBasotho Hostel eFosorase ngalo lelo langa lelo.
And it's further corroborated by Constable Zungu, who also says or makes the same assertions, my lord.
Naye ke uConstable Zungu usho into eyodwa ke noma uyakusho ke lokho.
Yes, ma'am.
Sifiso Zungu is Gwabeni.
Sifiso Zungu is Gwabeni, yes.
uSifiso Zungu yebo uGwabeni.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done, my lord.
He further instructs me that he knew accused number 3, Mr. Mncube. Mr. Mncube was his best friend. That is before the 26th of October 2014.
Yes, I will not dispute that, my lord.
Uyasho ke nokuthi ke wayimazike umsolo wesithathu Mr. Mncube ukuthi ke bebe umngani wakhe ka ngempela ke lo angeke ngikuphikiseke lo.
Sorry, who says 3 was his best friend?
My client, my lord.
Number 4.
Yes, accused number 4.
Okay. Number 4 says number 3 was his best friend.
Yes.
Okay.
They knew each other very well. He further instructs me that accused number 5 was his acquaintance.
I'm not disputing that they knew each other, my lord.
Uyasho nokuthi ke umsola wesithathu ke ukuthi ke umuntu ke ayijwayelene naye angeke ngikuphikiseke lokho ukuthi babeze babazana.
His version is the following. On the 26th of October 2014, that is, on the morning of the 26th of October 2014, accused number 4, Mr. Mapisa, met accused number 3, Mr. Mncube, in Johannesburg, CBD.
I'm listening, my lord.
Uyasho ke umsola wesine ke ukuthi ekseni ke ngalelo langa la 26 October 2014 wahlangana naye ke umsola wesithathu ngaphakathi ke nedolobha eGoli. Ngilalele.
They then traveled in a white minibus Kombi, which belonged to Zenzele Mchunu. Zenzele Mchunu was the driver of this vehicle.
Yes, I'm following, my lord. I'm listening.
Babehamba ke ngemoto ke emhlophe iminibus Kombi emhlophe ngombala ekwabuye yakhe uZenzele Mchunu uyena futhi ke wayeshayela.
But before that, they went to, that is now on the 26th of October, to Ultra City Liquors in Malvern, where they bought liquor in the amount of 158 rands 40 cents. And that is contained in his bank statement, which was handed in as exhibit EE3 in bracket of the record.
I confirm, my lord, that during the course of the investigation of the bank record, we found such transactions of buying liquor.
Uyasho ke ukuthi ke bahamba ke ngalolanga ke khona laba beye khona ke eMelvin laba beyothenga khona ke iphuzo noma ke utshwala ke bathenga nge158 futhi lokho kuyabonakala futhi ke kuyitatimende zakhe noma kwistatement sakhe sebhange. Yebo ngiyavuma ke ukuthi ke ngophenyo ke tholakele ukuthi yebo khona ke leyo mali leyo ikhaziwe ke la babethenge khona.
He also bought airtime in that morning of the 26th of October 2014 in the amount of 40 rands, and he received an SMS notification fee, and that is also depicted in the bank records of the 26th of October 2014.
Yes, my lord, I do have a recollection of that, my lord.
Futhi ke wathenga ke airtime ka 40 rand lokho ke ikhona ke ne-SMS yatholakala ke ekushoyo lokho. Yebo ngiyavuma ke lokho.
The occupants of this minibus Kombi were the following. It was Mr. Mapisa, accused number 4 himself, Accused number 3, Mr. Mncube. Mabhungu Ntuli. Mabhungu Ntuli, it's MABHUNGUNTULI. Celimpilo Ndawonde. CELI MPILO NDAWO. Sorry, WOND. CP Vantuli. SPIVANTULI. Linda Dlamini. LINDA DLAMINI and Sikayo Gianni. SGAYO JIYANE.
Skayo Gianni.
Yeah, Sikayo Gianni.
Yasimo.
No. Yes.
Abantu ababegibele kuleyo moto ke noma bekhona kuleyo moto leyo ilaba abalandelayo ke uMapisa uNcube uMabhungu Ntuli uCelimpilo Ndawonde uSiphiva Ntuli uLinda Dlamini kanye noSikayo Gianni.
I'm following, my lord. Yes, I'm listening.
Ngilalele.
From there, this minibus Kumbe traveled to Katlehong in straight Mazibuko Hostel. And that finds corroboration or correlation on photo 9 of Exhibit S, where a photo was taken of accused number 4, Mr. Mapisa, with accused number 3, Mr. Mncube. It was on the 26th of October 2014 at 11 hours, 52 minutes.
My lord, I can confirm that evidence we gathered that they were together. But the sequence of the events that have been said to me, we can where evidence was gathered, and insofar as this matter is concerned, is at Basutini Hostel, where all 5 accused were together. That is where the discussion or the conspiration, they conspired. And thereafter, they departed to the crime scene. They came back, and then part of the money was shared amongst the accused, and then they went to the different directions. So they were together insofar as Basutini Hostel. As to what happened earlier or that morning, my lord, we didn't look into that.
Base behamba ke beya eKatlehong Estate eMazibuko Hostel lokho ke kuyabonakala ke isithombe u9 sange 26 October 2014 isikhathi 11:52 la ndawonye ke naye ke umsolwa wesithathu thina ke esokutholakele ke noma ke kuphenywa ke esitholileke ukuthi ke impela ke ngalelo langa la babe ndawonye khona ke eBasuthu Hostel la ababe khona ke ngaphambi kokuthi isigameko senzekeke ila khona ke kwaqoqa ke noma qedwa noma ke kwathatha isinqumo qedwa konke ke mayelana nenkulumo ukuthi kuzokwenzekani base behamba ke babuya ila banikezana khona ke imali base behlukana ukuthi kwenzekani ke ngaphambi kwalokho nanjengoba kushiwo ke kumina nginalo ke ulwazi.
Sorry, Mazibuko Hostel is not Basuthu Hostel.
No, it's not. It's
How
not.
far apart are they? Do you know? It's not
Yes, I do. No, they are far apart. So, but
About how far?
maybe could my lord be maybe even 8 km. So Basutini Hostel, my lord, it's in Fostoras.
Yeah.
Mazibuko Hostel is in Katlehong.
Okay,
So it's two different divisions.
Mazibuko Hostel.
It falls under Katlehong. It's in
Katlehong.
in Katlehong, yes.
Right.
And then Basutini Hostel, it's in Fostoras. So it's two different sections of East Rand.
Okay.
Yes.
Uthi ke uma ichaza ke ubrigadier ukuthi ke ibanga ke phakathi kwamahostela amabili ke kungaba amakilometer awu8 njengoba esho ukuthi iMazibuko ise Katlehong kuyona ke iBasuthu ise Fostoras indawo ke lezi ezimbili ezahlukene ke yona khona ke eEast Rand.
From there, Brigadier, I'm further instructed that they traveled to visit Mngqamuza Gumede. Mngqamuza is MCAMUZAGUMEDE, the owner of the Red Polo Playa. That is now on the 26th of October 2014 at 1500 hours, 30 minutes, 31 seconds. And that is depicted on photo 47 of Exhibit S.
You said Mamuza is the owner of the Red
Yes,
Uno.
the Red Polo Playa.
Polo.
Yeah, Polo Playa. Can we go to...
I'm listening, my lord.
Uthi ke ngalelo langa bahamba ke bayobona yena ke uNxumalo Gumede isikhathi kwaku 15:31 akumnikazi ke kwepolo leya ebomvu lokho kuyabonakala ke isithombe u47.
He further instructs me that the person who was taking these photos was Mabhungu Ntuli.
I'm listening, my lord.
Yaqhubeka ngitsheleke ukuthi umuntu wayithobula le ithombe kwaku uMabhungu Ntuli. Yebo ngilalele.
Mngqamuza Gumede was residing at Lesedi in Fostoras, and they had spent much of the day there. That is much of that afternoon. Lesedi in Fostoras.
Uyasho ke nokuthi ke uNxumalo lo wayehlala ke elisedi eFostoras.
My lord, if we can just go back, is perhaps is the assertion that this photo 47 was taken by Mabhungu Ntuli using his cell phone? maybe I just want to understand what device was he using. I understand he took the phone, but was he taking it with his phone? Because I'm not clear. Because then the answer will be different if that's the assertion.
Ngifisa nje ukuzwa-ke angazi ukuthi ngizwe kahle yini ukuthi-ke yebo ngizwile ukuthi uMabhungu Ntuli uyena kwayithola isithombe lesi kodwa kungaba isithombe isithombe esebenzisa umakhalekhukhwini wakhe ngoba uma kuwukuthi kunjalo-ke impendulo izokwehlukana.
No, it is not going to be different after this. He was using the device of accused number 3.
Okay, well then yes, then I will not dispute that.
Wayesebenzisa umakhalekhukhwini wakhe umsolwa wesithathu angeke-ke ngiphikise lokho.
In fact, accused number 3 at that time was using a Samsung GT E2220 Texto.
GTE
Yes, 2220 Texto. GTE 2220 Texto.
Texto.
Yes, TEXTO.
Ngaleso sikhathi-ke umsolwa wesithathu umakhalekhukhwini ayosebenzisa kwakuyi-Samsung GTE 2220 i-Texto.
I see that accused number 4, Mr. Mapisa's hand is up. May I approach him?
Sorry, that photo number 47, is that the one where they say accused number? Somebody's standing behind the car. I just want to have a look at it.
Yes, man.
Is that the one?
This is the one, yes. This is photo
Photo
47.
number?
47.
Yeah, where's Mr. UNxumalo? What does it show, that photo?
My lord, the person with the cap,
Yeah.
you can't see the face.
Can you see the face or you can't see the face?
No, it's invisible, my lord, because it's facing down. You see part of the face, but
One can't
from
see
my
the
view,
face.
you can't make a recognition as to who's the person. I can't see that, my lord. Except
Then
that
he's wearing something on top of his head.
he's wearing a cap
Wearing
and
a
facing downwards.
Umuntu loyana-ke ulesisithombe loya ongalena-ke awuboni-ke ebusweni ukuthi ubani-ke futhi-ke ugqoke ikepusi ubheke
But
phansi.
the point is, can you completely not see his face? Completely.
No, it's not completely. You see half of his face is facing down. I think just from
What do you
above the
see?
nose, just above the nose, the mouth and the chin, my lord. That's what you can see.
Madam, please to consult. We found the relevant portion is page 58.
Is that a correction by Zungu?
Yes.
Yeah.
The record of 2 October
Wait. Let
2020.
him come so that you can hear the correction. Yeah. And that photo, is he standing next to the car? The Englishman says contiguous to the car, abutting the car. Or is he standing away from the car?
He's standing from observation next to the car, my lord.
Next to the car.
Next to the car, yes.
Ngoba lokhu ngikubonayo mina-ke ume eduze nayo imoto.
And then can you see his hands?
No, my lord, you can't.
Izandla
fingers.
zakhe awuziboni.
No, my lord, you cannot.
I think this further cross-examination should wait until...
It's not cross-examination, please. This is the court speaking.
I think we should wait for Mr.
No, it's
UNxumalo.
not cross-examination. No,
Yes, madam.
Don't. How can I cross-examine? I said this gentleman will have to tell us the things outstanding.
Yes, but I was asking that...
Now you say I'm cross-examining the accused. Who am I cross-examining?
Thank you, my lord.
I seek clarification. Come, Mr. UNxumalo. Can you see that photo? Can you see the head and the face of that gentleman in a blue? Is it blue or green?
It's blue, my lord.
It's a blue what?
Navy. Or navy blue, yes.
Navy blue or
yes.
blue what? Top. Is it a cap or what on the head?
It's a cap.
It's a cap. Navy
Yes.
blue. Is it navy blue, Mr. UNxumalo?
Navy blue.
Hello?
May I take instructions regarding the color?
No, we
Because-
are looking at it.
Yeah,
What?
navy blue.
Hello?
Navy blue.
Navy blue. Right. Can you see his face? That gentleman. You.
I cannot see his face. But this was addressed, my lord.
Okay.
It was addressed. This aspect was addressed
was a
earlier.
what?
I did address this issue when I was putting the version to other.
No, fine. They say I'm
Yes.
cross-examining. I don't know the photo.
Yes.
Can you see his face or hands?
Obviously, my lord, I cannot see his face.
You can't say obviously to me. I'm asking. Can you see his face?
No,
That's all I'm asking.
no, I don't see his
You
face.
can't see his face. Can you see his hands?
His hands? No.
Is he standing
honestly-
next to the car or away from the car?
Next to the car.
And you say he's wearing a cap. Is it a cap or what, Mr. UNxumalo?
It's a cap.
It's a cap.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. Anything you want to add?
There is.
Yeah. What?
If we can go back, my lord, to photo 9 of Exhibit S.
Is that photo 9?
Photo 9 of Exhibit S.
Yeah.
These are my instructions, my lord, that he was wearing a DH jacket.
DH.
Yes, DH.
What's a DH jacket?
Daniel Hedger.
What?
Daniel Hedger.
Daniel?
Hector.
Hector.
Hector or Hector.
I know it's Hector.
Oh, Hector.
H-E-C-T-E-R. We started fashion in Joburg.
Sorry?
I said we started fashion in Joburg. Daniel Hector.
Hector.
It's not like I don't know these things.
You know these things, my lord.
Yes, you're head of the A-team. Fine. So it's a Daniel Hector top,
Yeah, top, yes.
right? And what else?
Adidas cap, navy blue cap.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine. And the navy blue cap.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Mr. Baloyi.
Daniel Hector.
Yeah.
No, I'm not done, my lord.
Oh, you're not done. Okay.
Yes, I'm still busy with the version of
No,
my
no.
client.
He says he's found the correction.
Oh, he's found the correction.
Yes.
At this stage of cross-examination, I don't know.
You guys are fighting. I don't know what's the fight about.
We earlier on indicated that the complete version of Constable Zungu is not being put on record, and we just want to elaborate that. It's on page 58 of the proceedings of the 2nd of October 2023, from line 3 to about line 18.
Yeah, just read it so that it's in the
It
record.
says, Mr. uNxumalo, I'm instructed by the accused that it is accused 4 that the person who is standing behind the vehicle is himself. That is accused 4 and not accused 2.
Let's take it slow. Mr. Numalo says he's instructed by
He says he's instructed by the accused.
the accused, meaning accused
4.
4, okay,
Yes.
by accused 4, right?
Yes, he says that is accused 4,
That is, yeah.
that the person who is standing behind the vehicle is himself. That is
Oh.
accused 4 and not accused 2.
So that the person standing behind the vehicle, is he referring to the person who
Yes.
is wearing the cap and the Hector top?
No, this is the previous photo.
Or which previous photo is that?
Photo number 47.
Yeah, just show it on the screen there so that everybody can see that. Photo 47. Is that photo 47?
Yes.
So repeat what you just said, according to what you're saying, corrections.
Yes. Line 3 on page 58 during the proceedings of 2nd of October 2023.
Right?
Mr. uNxumalo says, I am instructed by the accused, that is accused 4, that the person who is standing behind the vehicle is himself. That is accused 4 and not accused 2.
It's okay, fine.
And he goes further, Mr. uNxumalo, yes, that person who's standing there behind the vehicle or on the side of the vehicle, it is him. That is accused 4. Then Mr. Zungu at line 10 responds, I'm happy if that is what he says because he's now reminding me that he was also there as well. Then about line, Mr. Zungu says, I cannot dispute that because even myself, I cannot see clearly that person that is depicted in that picture is wearing an Adidas cap. So if he says it was himself wearing the Adidas cap, I cannot dispute that.
Lana ke umshushisi uthi ke bayitholuleke le ndawo lapho na ke uZungu alungisa khona ka ngithi eqaleni uthe umsolwa wesibili ke loyana wase ke uadvocate uNxumalo ke esithi ke kuyena ke la kusuka ku line 2 ke 2018 ngitshelwa ke umsolwa ke ukuthi umsolwa wesine ukuthi umuntu loyana ke ome emuva kwemoto kwayo imoto leyana uyena umsolwa wesine akusiyena umsolwa wesibili bese qhubeka ko Mr Nxumalo yebo loya muntu loyo ome khona lapho emuva kwemoto noma ke eduze eceleni kwayo imoto uyena aphenduleke uZungu athi ngiyajabula ke uma ekusho ke lokho noma kushiwo uyena ke uyangikhumbuza ke ukuthi impela naye wayekhona lapho aqhubeke ke athi angeke ngikuphikiseke lokho nami ngiyabona ke manje ukuthi umuntu loya obonakalayo lapha yana kulesi sithombe ogqoke ikepusi ye-Adidas uma yena ke ethi uyena ogqoke ikepusi ye-Adidas angeke ngikuphikise lokho.
Okay.
So, my lord, just to answer the court question.
Yeah.
He says that, that is my client, Mr. Mapisa, he says that on photo 9, he was wearing the clothing that I referred to, also wearing a Lacoste boot. So when the court asked him, when the court directed the question to me, whether do I see his face, do I see his hands, he says that he recalls because of the photo or the clothing on photo 9, that it is him.
Photo 9?
Yes. That
not
is
47?
No, he recalls, my lord, that it is him who is on photo 47 because of the clothing on photo 9.
How does it affect the correction? Are you with me?
Yes, it does not.
does not affect the correction.
No, it does not.
Umsolwa wesineke uthi yebo-ke uyena-ke uchaza-ke agqokile-ke lapho kulesa sithombe esiwu-9 ukuthi-ke ikepusi ye-Adidas, i-top ye-Daniel Hector kanye-ke nama-boot e-Lacoste. Uthi-ke lokho-ke uyakhumbula-ke ukuthi uyena-ke lesi sithombe lesi-47 ngenxa-ke yalokho akubonayo noma impahla lezi ayigqokile kwisithombe 9.
And further, my lord, the photos, that is photo 9 and 47 of Exhibit S, were taken on the same day, that is the 26th of October 2014.
Nokuthi lezi ayithombe-ke u-9 no-47 zathwetshulake ngelanga elilodwa nge-26 zika-October 2014.
There is also a correction, my lord. In fact, when they went to Lesedi, when they traveled in the Kumbi to Lesedi in Phosphorus, they had gone there to visit Makekendlela. Makekendlela is M-A-K-H-E-K-H-E Ndlela, N-D-L-E-L-A. So it is not that they went there to visit Ngamuza Kumet.
Okay. Futhi-ke okunye-ke angikusakona-ke umsolwa wesineke ukuthi uma-ke babeyake lapho ngalelo langa lelo babengayile kuyena uNxamuza Kumede kodwa babeyobona yena uMakhekhe Ndlela.
I'm listening, my lord.
Ngilalele.
So the owner of the red VW Polo now is Ngamuza Kumede. Not that they were traveling in that red VW Polo, but they were traveling in a Kumbi. What he cannot remember is who arrived first between Ngamuza Kumede and them traveling in a Kumbi.
Nokuthi-ke futhi babengahambi-ke ngaleya moto leyana-ke yona i-VW leya ebomvu esibonayo kwisithombe kodwa ukuthi-ke uyena uNxamuza Kumede owumnikazi wayo ukuthi nje-ke akazi ukuthi ubani noma obani abaqale bafika lapha phakathi kwabo kanye naye-ke uNxamuza Kumede.
I'm listening. Yes, I'm listening, my lord.
Salalele.
Yeah.
It further instructs me that photo 48 was also taken on the 26th of October 2014 at 1500 hours 31 minutes in the afternoon in the same vicinity.
1551.
48.
So what is that vicinity? The same vicinity? Where
Yes,
is
they
it?
said it.
In where?
Phosphorus.
What?
In Phosphorus.
It's in Phosphorus. Okay.
Nokuthi-ke isithombe lesi 48 naso-ke sathuthuka ngalo lelo langa lelo lange-26 October 2014 isikhathi kwaku-15:31:48 elisedi ePhosphorus.
My lord, can I ask that, can I see the top part of the picture? Just the top part. My lord, I don't see the time, so I'm not so sure the assertion of the time that has been given is not depicted in the photo, so I'm not sure where does it come from.
Angazi ukuthi isikhathi sibuya kuphi-ke ngoba-ke angisiboni la esithombeni.
I can concede in suffice the date, that is the 26th of October 2014, but I'm not so sure where that accuracy of time is found, because it's not there, my lord.
Ukuthi-ke isikhathi sona sibuya kuphi-ke ngoba i-date yona ngiyabona kodwa angazi ukuthi isikhathi sona-ke sithola kuphi.
In the downloads.
But,
It is from the downloads.
But I thought this comes from the downloads, my lord, but it's not depicted there. That's
Comes from which download? Whose download?
When you go to,
by Sergeant Mabaso,
Ama-download akhe-ke uSergeant Mabaso.
which is now the downloads of the phone that was seized from accused number 3, my lord.
Ama-downloads-ke amakhalekhukhwini owathathwa kuyena umsolwa wesithathu.
Why is that so?
the times are in the memory stick that was provided to us by the state. So I got the times there.
All right, but it's not in this picture, my
Yes.
lord. All right, I'm saying that I only have the date, I don't have the time. So I'll concede in suffice the date is concerned, the time is not depicted.
Ngizovuma-ke nge-date ngoba-ke isikhathi sona-ke asitshengiswanga la.
From there, still on the 26th of October 2014, this minibus Kumbi traveled to George Koch Hostel.
I'm listening, my lord.
Ukusuka lapho-ke leyo khumbi leyo-ke yahamba-ke yaya ehostel yase-George Koch. Ngilalele.
Yeah.
Where a photo was taken of accused number 3, Mr. Mngube, and accused number 5, Mr. Nduli. And that photo is on page 17 of Exhibit S.
La kunesithombe esathuthuka-ke khona-ke sakhe umsolwa wesithathu Mr. Mncube kanye nomsolwa wesihlanu Mr. Nduli ku-page 17 wakhe we-Exhibit S.
I'm listening, my lord.
Ngilalele.
Yeah, before there was there's a document I can go through. And this finds support from exhibit ED5 F Roman figure 1.
DD5?
F Roman figure 1.
1.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is the section 205 records of accused number 3, Mr. Mncube.
Okay.
That photo, before I go there, the photo on page 17, it was taken on the 26th of October 2014 at 1700 hours 28 minutes 39 seconds.
I can see that, my lord.
It finds support, Brigadier, in that the records, the section 205 records of Mr. Mncube, on the 26th of October 2014 at 1700 hours 34 minutes 48 seconds to 26 October 2014 at 1700 hours 37 minutes 01 seconds. There were outgoing calls, and the cell phone tower was 2G Ben Rose SGS 3.
Yes, that's not in dispute, my lord.
Lokho ke futhi kuyatholakala noma ke uma sibuka yena ke exhibit DD5 wawo ke ama section 205 akhe ke umsolwa wesithathu uNxube isikhathi ku 1734 48 ama seconds kuyafika ke ku 1737:01 kunama calls ke ayiphuma ke noma ke ayiwenza ke futhi ke itower ecosha ayo ke i2G Ben Rose yebo.
Exhibit triple J7 of the record, which is the tower location and approximate distance map. It shows that the nearest tower that receives reception is 2G Ben Rose SGS.
That's not in dispute, my lord.
Futhi ke uma sibheka ke noma ke exhibit u J7 la kukhulunywa khona ke noma ke location yama tower ukuthi ke itower eseduze ke i2G Ben Rose SGS phikisi ke lokho.
The important thing to note, my lord, is that this was prior to the incident taking place. So,
Yes.
Okusemqoka ke nokubalekile ukuthi lokhu ke kwakungaphambili ukuthi isigameko senzeke.
No problem. That is what he says. He further instructs me that he had not met accused number 5, Mr. Ntuli. He only met him on that day, on the 26th of October 2014, at 1700 hours 28 minutes 39 seconds.
but my lord, I thought I was told they were acquaintance at the beginning. I
No.
thought I was told.
Right.
That's what I thought. I thought the assertion was that they were acquaintance with accused number 5, and I said I would not.
Brigadier,
dispute
you are
that.
not listening, Brigadier. Please. The instruction that I'm putting to you is the following, that it was the first time on that day. He knew him, but on that day, he only met accused number 5 at that time. That's what I've put to you.
No, but that's not how you put it.
That's
not-
how I put it. You can listen to the record.
No. I'm saying now. Now you
Yes,
said
now.
Yes, now that, and I'm saying what you're putting now is different to what you've said earlier. Because I understood them to be acquaintance. Now I'm getting the impression of the assertion that says he only met him for the first time on this day. So it was not put in the same context, my lord.
Yes.
Ngikuzwe indlela ke ngikuzwe ngayo ke mina ukuthi ngaphambili utheke ngoba ke ngaphambili uthe babe abantu abajwayelene ke manje usuthi ke ayengahlangananga naye uhlangana naye okoqala ke ngaleli langa leliyana advocate mayibeka ukuthi ngaleli langa la nge26 ka October 2014 akahlangananga naye ke umsolwa kwakuqala ehlangana naye umsolwa wesihlanu ngalesi sikhathi ngo1728 nama seconds awu 39 sorry.
From there, accused number 5 joined them in this combi. They then traveled and dropped accused number 4, Mr. Mapisa.
Just wait. You say accused number 5 joined them.
Yes, joined them in this
Joined
in the minibus combi. He joined, I will start afresh
So
then.
number 5 joined number 4 and others.
Yes, and others, the ones that I've mentioned earlier.
Also, after number 4 has met number 5 at 17:28:39, then accused number 5 joined them
Yes,
for the first time that day, or what?
for the first time that
Okay,
day.
fine. So to join them for the first time at 17:28:39.
Yes.
Okay.
Kwasekwenzeka ke unumber 5 ke ngaleso sikhathi ke wabe ese bajoyina ke hlangana nabo ke bahamba ke ila abayo sebehamba ke mase bedivisa khona ke umsolwa wesine uMapisa.
I'm listening, my lord.
Ngilalele.
This combi then traveled to where Mr. Mapisa was renting a place of residence at the corner of Sinclair and Julie Street in Malvern, Johannesburg.
I'm listening, my lord.
Yahamba ke le moto yaya ke la ayehlala khona ke ekashe khona ke uMapisa eMelvin.
The corner of Sinclair and Julie Street in Malvern, Johannesburg. He was dropped there after 1800 hours in the afternoon of the 26th of October, 2014.
I'm listening, my lord.
Kwaku ila imoto yamdiza khona ke kwakuse eseshayileke noma emuva ke kwehola lesithupha ke ntambama ngilalele.
Further instructs me that after he was dropped at his place of residence, he never met accused number 3 and 5.
Uthi ke emuva ke bethi ukuthi bemshiye lapho ke akaze ke aphinda noma akaphindanga ahlangane naye kumsuku wesithathu nowesihlanu.
No, but that's not correct. Evidence suggests they met at Basuthuni Hostel prior to this incident taking place. They moved together to where the deceased was. The deceased was shot after the struggle. They then went back to Basuthuni Hostel, my lord. That's the evidence that we have, and parted ways after the sharing of money or money given to accused 1 and 2.
Akusona ke iqiniso ke lokho ngoba ufakazi esingaboke ukuthi ke bahlangana eBasuthu Hostel ngaphambili kokuthi isigameko senzeke emuva base behamba ke beya la umufi aye khona ke emuva kokuthi kunokulwake kwakukhona ke lapho umufi wabe esedutshulwa ke bahamba ke lapha buya khona ke ehostel kula ke bakhishwa imali khona ke umsolwa oqala nowesibili abathola imali khona.
Further instructs me that on the 26th of October, he did not meet accused number 1 and 2 at all.
But that's not correct, my lord. Like I said, the evidence indicates that they all 5 accused met at Basuthuni Hostel. Prior to the commission of this offense, they traveled together to 13511 Kotlanong Street where the deceased was shot, and thereafter they went back to Basuthuni Hostel. Money was given to the 2 accused, then they parted ways.
Uyasho ukuthi ngalelo langa lelo ke akahlangananga nje inhlobo ke naye umsolwa oqala kanye nowesibili akusona ke iqiniso lelo ufakazi uyasho ke ukuthi bahlangana abasolwa ke bonke eBasuthu Hostel bahamba ke baya 13511 Kotlanong Street eNxumalo section eFosloras emuva kwalokho base buyela khona ke eBasuthu Hostel abasolwa ababili ke oqala nowesibili banikezwa imali ila abahlukana khona.
He has never been at Basuthuni Hostel on the 26th of October, 2014.
That's not correct, my lord. The evidence places him there. Other than the exhibit HH and JJ, there are witnesses who places him there on the 26th of October 2014 at Basuthuni Hostel, together with this accused, my lord.
Akusona iqiniso ukuthi ke akazange aye eBasuthu Hostel ngalelo langa 26 October 2014 ufakazi ke uyamkhomba ukuthi waye lapho ngaphandle kwawo lamazibiti itatimende lezi uHH no JJ ukhona ke abanye ofakazi ke abashoyo ukuthi waye lapho kanye nabanye abasolwa.
He has never been at the scene of crime at 13511 Kutwanong Street in Fostoras. In fact, Brigadier, just to pause there, is it correct that there is no evidence whatsoever that this is my client at the crime scene?
No, I disagree. There is exhibit HH and JJ that was admitted in this court, but other than that, we dealt with the regions, the markers, my lord, and we've dealt on this part. It is there. You can pick up 4 of his regions of the DNA of the markers at the crime scene, specifically at the crime scene inside the house.
Akusona ke iqiniso ukuthi abukho ubufakazi obushoyo noma obukhombayo ukuthi waye khona lapho kwindawo yesigameko bukhona ke uexhibit JJ naye ke uHH kanye futhi ke noma ke yebo kushiwa ukuthi ke amamarker lawana ke awaphelele mayelana nalokho ulibofuzo noma ke DNA eyatholakala kodwa ke khona ke la kutholakala khona kwindawo noma kuma regions awu 4.
No, I'll leave the issue of the regions for arguments, as well as exhibit HH and JJ. He further instructs me that he had not at any time in his lifetime been in contact with Miss Kelly Kumar. He knows Miss Kelly Kumar as a musician, but he never, had direct contacts with Miss Kelly Kumar whatsoever.
Kubeka ke umsolosini ngitshela ukuthi akakaze ahlanganeke axhumane namahlanganeke naye uMiss Kelly Kumalo uyazi ke ukuthi ke umuntu oculayo kodwa akazi empilweni yakhe ahlangane namaxhumane naye.
My lord, we don't have evidence that he spoke to Ms. Kelly Kumalo. We don't have that link. And there was no indication that accused 4 directly spoke to Ms. Kumalo in the planning of this and the execution of this offense.
Asinabo ubufakazi ke obukhombayo noma obuyinkomba noma obushoyo ke ukuthi umsolwa wesine wakhuluma noma waxhumana naye uMiss Kelly Kumalo ukukhulunywa ke mayelana ke nalesigameko lesi sasizokwenzeka.
He further instructs me that he did not receive any payment or any proceeds in the commission of this offense whatsoever. And his bank records speak the same. What is your comment, Brigadier?
No, my lord, as I've said, I will agree insofar as the bank statements are concerned, and that applies to all the accused insofar as the bank statements are concerned. But if you look at the fact, and we dealt with this yesterday, with this aspect, my lord, yesterday, that accused 1 and 2 was paid, and then we have 5 accused who are acting in common purpose. I mean, it's the same as one pulling a trigger. If someone pulls a trigger, he pulls it on behalf of the others. It will not make logic, my lord, that one person is getting paid when people are acting together and the others are not getting paid. What I can agree is that factually what we have is that payments that we can account for are insofar as accused 1 and 2. But logic will detect, my lord, that if people are acting in common purpose, they will not do that for nothing, my lord, whereas others are getting paid.
Ngizovuma ke ukuthi yebo ke impela akukho ke ubufakazi futhi ke akukho ke nomtshengisayo ke izitatimende zebhange bona bonke ngasiyena kuphela umsolwa wesine bona bonke abasolwa ukuthi ke kwakhokhwa ke ebhange kodwa ke ubufakazi ke esinabo ukuthi ke umsolwa oqala kanye nowesibili ke bakhokhelwa ke bona manje ke uma ngabaka abantu behlangene ke ngomqondo owodwa benza into eyodwa angeke ke abanye bakhokhelwe base abanye ke bengakhokhelwa isibonelo ke asisebenzisayo ubhekathe sokuthi ke uma oyedwa kuyena ke odubulile abanye ke bengadubulanga kodwa labo bantu labo bese benza into eyodwa behlangene ngomqondo nalabo abangadubulanga nabo bayahlanganiswa nesenzo saloyo odubulile.
So you are using logic because it's not evidence supported by facts.
No, no, I'm using...
It's your own inferential reasoning.
No,
it's not evidence supported by facts.
All right. So I'm using facts, my lord, insofar as what is contained in the confession of accused 1 and 2. That is a fact that they got paid. Then I'm using logic, my lord, in the sense that if they're acting together in common ground, understanding of what they need to do, it will not make logic, my lord, that only 2 will get paid and the others are just doing it for free. There's no logic in that, my lord.
Lokho ke engishoyo ke ukuthi ke ngithatha ke kusona ke statement sakhe umsolwa wesibili ke ukuthi ke bakhokhelwa ke yena nomsolwa wokuqala manje mase ngithi ke akusiyona ke into ezwakalayo ke uma ucabanga ukuthi ke abantu bahlangene ke benza into eyodwa ngoba ke umqondo wabo uwodwa kule nto benza ukuthi ke ababili bakhokhelwe bese abanye ke bangakhokhelwa bekwenza nje mahala lokho.
Yeah, Mr. Brigadier, you're saying you're using logic. The legal parlance is you're using inferential reasoning.
Yes, my lord.
That's what the law says.
Yes.
Yes. Inferential reasoning.
Yeah, it's not the only reasoning.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, when he says using logic,
Yeah.
in terms of the law, you use
Yeah, it's
inferential reasoning,
Yes, yes.
which makes a logical conclusion possible.
Yes, my lord.
But is it the only one we don't know?
Hello?
Is it the only one we don't know?
No. Don't forget I'm a teacher.
From which institution, my lord?
Ask the doctor.
Oh, okay, I will. My lord, I see that
Or
Mr.
you can even ask Miss Umshololo.
Oh,
Yes, ask her.
okay. No, I will, my lord. I will.
Yes.
Not now. I see Mr. Spears' hand is up. May I approach him?
Yeah, fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, my lord, for the court's indulgence. Just 1 minute, my lord. May I approach my colleagues?
Hello?
Just 1 minute. May I approach my colleagues?
Yeah.
May I approach my client, Mr. Mapisa, to find out if there's anything that
Hello?
I've left.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, thank you. I'm further instructed that he did not at any time plan and act in consent and in the furtherance of a common purpose with his co-accused in the commission of this offense.
Ngiyaqhubeka ke ngitshele futhi kaze ke ahleleke noma ke babe mqondo omunye ke nabanye abasolwa ke ukuthi ke kuhlelwa sona ke isigameko lesi.
No, the evidence says otherwise, my lord. That's not true.
Ubufakazi ke busho okuhlukile kuloko akusilona iqiniso.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, my lord. Thank you, Brigadier. I have no further cross-examination. Thank you.
Okay, proof for the day, at least.
Yes, I did some proof for the day. Thank you.
What the time now, sir?
Oh, thank you. Sorry, my lord, sorry. There's an exhibit that I wish to hand
Yeah,
in.
you said you were going to hand it up.
It's exhibit C, 3 in bracket, capital letter A in bracket.
So exhibit C,
3 in bracket,
3,
in bracket, capital letter A in bracket.
okay.
In fact, my lord,
in brackets.
capital letter A in bracket. Yes. It relates to the 2 photos, my lord, that I referred to yesterday.
Photo numbers. They don't have numbers, eh?
No, there's no numbers.
So
We will number them.
you'll yeah.
Yes, we'll number
Number them A and B, and then they'll be attached.
It goes with some other photos. So it says 369.
They're fine.
Yes, we'll number
You can
them.
number all of them.
Yes. I'm handing to the court exhibit C.
That's it?
I'm handing to the court exhibit C.
Yeah, okay, fine.
3 in bracket, capital letter A in bracket. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Okay, we are joining now for what? Mr. Malui,
I think that will be enough
what's the time now?
for the day. It's 15:13. 15:13, very close to the usual sitting time.
Okay.
I think we can then
You're available
adjourn.
still tomorrow.
Yes, I am, my lord.
Okay, tomorrow then, 10 o'clock.
Sasa mthya.